She struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating, recently telling reporters, quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlin Clark...
Breaking news. Just 2 minutes ago, Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's Golden Goose, America's college basketball darling, has shocked the sports world. In a move no one saw coming, she's officially announcing plans to leave the WNBA for a European team next season. The league is spiraling, fans are stunned, and insiders are saying this could be the beginning of the end.
I am upset about it. It's like, hey man, your meal ticket is under constant attack. There's been dirty plays all season.
Why is the league's biggest star the one who broke viewership records, sold out arenas, and single-handedly revived WNBA ticket sales now walking away? Let's rewind and uncover what the league doesn't want you to know.
Those guys, they're the racists, when really, y'all are the racists. The people coming up with excuses to hate Caitlin Clark and the new fan base that she brought.
Since joining the WNBA, Clark has endured everything. Elbows to the face, illegal screens, and what many are calling dirty play. Yet the league remained silent. Clark said it herself. "Everyone's physical with me. They get away with things."
Indiana Fever, all right, with Caitlin Clark, led the league in attendance both home and on the road. Fever averaged 17,000.
The hate didn't just come from opponents. It came from inside the league. Accusations flew that her success was due to privilege, not performance. Alyssa Thomas publicly called the hype around Caitlin white preference in a black league.
The most dominant team in the league. They can't draw 500,000 viewers for a playoff game. Atlanta Dreamers and the New York Liberals. Again, the Liberals. They supposedly have stars. Remember when ESPN claimed that the Liberals had the new big three? Dreamers, Liberals. 410,000 viewers. The other game was the Phoenix Masculines and the Minnesota Lynx.
Despite the hostility, Clark delivered. 15,000 plus fans per game. National media coverage. Sold out arenas coast to coast. Yet the WNBA failed to protect its biggest investment.
But if you're not delivering the product and you're not making the revenue and you're not, giving people the entertainment that they want, then you're not going to make any money and your league is going to...
Then came the playoffs. 2 brutal games. Aggressive fouls. Mockery from rivals. And a WNBA that didn't lift a finger. Clark was treated less like a star and more like a threat.
She's the Golden Goose.
Sources close to Clark say the decision wasn't sudden, it was building. A source tells ESPN, she's tired. She doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel respected.
She's just not built for the physicality of this league. And she's not quick enough to get away from the physicality.
Now, the offer is real and massive. A European superclub is reportedly offering Caitlin 3 times her WNBA salary, guaranteed playing time, and most importantly, respect. Sources say her team will be based in Spain or Italy, elite clubs with global reach.
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league, and she's a rookie.
3 days later, Game 2, Chundi Carter escalated things. A violent elbow to Clark's ribs in the second quarter left her gasping. Then, in the fourth, a body slam that looked more like football than basketball. Again, no foul. No suspension. Just Clark lying on the floor alone.
Honestly, it's been a lot of nonsense. I think in my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. We had her face on a serious matter that happened in this world, and it's unacceptable, honestly. And there's no place for it.
But the blows didn't stop on the court. They followed her off it. WNBA legend Cheryl Swoops publicly ridiculed Clark, claiming she only gets attention because she's blonde and blue-eyed. She accused her of benefiting from white privilege, not talent.
And this woman swats at the basketball and somehow decides to turn her hand down and her fingernails and jab them right into the eye of Caitlin Clark. no foul call, no refs stopping the game to go, is this a flagrant? None of that. Just everybody moved on.
The WNBA did nothing. No statement. No suspension. Not even a whisper from Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Caitlin Clark, the very reason the league had gained national attention, was left to fight alone. And she had finally had enough.
Your biggest star, your meal ticket, the reason why you have relevancy, just got stabbed and assaulted and nothing.
On September 26, 2024, just 2 days after the Fever's playoff loss, Caitlin Clark posted a statement heard around the world. She was stepping away from the WNBA and heading overseas. I need space. I need safety. I need to breathe. Caitlin Clark.
What I am upset about is like, hey man, your meal ticket is under constant attack. There's been dirty plays all season.
Reports say Spanish club Valencia Basket offered Clark $1.2 million, triple her WNBA salary, plus luxury housing, personal security, and freedom to build her brand globally. But above all, they offered her respect.
It's an attack on Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's the wrong face for this league because her fans are so racist. Where have I heard this argument before? Oh, Donald Trump may be fine, but all the MAGA people, they're terrible. They're the deplorable.
The WNBA's golden era lasted just one season. Ticket sales are plummeting. Viewership is down. Sponsors are pulling out. And the Indiana Fever? Already facing blackouts. Without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA is just the W again.
15,000 followers. And it's really easy to ignore, and most people don't know who she is in the sports world. The only reason why people even know who she is because of Caitlin Clark. And she still only got 14,000 followers on Twitter. She doesn't have much of a brand.
She gave them everything. Her name, her brand, her talent. And what did the league give her back? Nothing. They didn't just lose Caitlin Clark. They lost the future. Europe gains a queen. The WNBA loses its crown.
I'm simply saying the issue is about marketing versus basketball. The merits of playing basketball compared to the merits of bringing marketing into the equation to influence potential decisions.
What do you think? Did Caitlin Clark get betrayed by the WNBA? Should she return or stay overseas for good? Drop your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because the next chapter is just getting started.
There were regular season games this season where Caitlin Clark drew more than 1.8 million viewers. However, I hope Kat Engelbert is ready for disappointment because there's a hell of a lot more of it on the way.
Let's put this in its proper perspective. When I think about Caitlin Clark, the operative word that comes to my mind is gratitude.
Just moments ago, the entire sports world was rocked to its core when Caitlin Clark, the brightest star the WNBA has ever seen, officially announced her stunning decision to leave the league and sign with a top European club, sending shockwaves across the basketball universe. This isn't just another off-season move. This is the beginning of an unraveling, a moment that will be remembered as the turning point in WNBA history. Clark, who single-handedly elevated viewership, brought in record-breaking attendance, revitalized fan interest, and drew millions of dollars in sponsorships, has now walked away, not because of money alone, but because of something far more damning: neglect, betrayal, and constant abuse from within the very league she carried. For months, fans watched in horror as Clark was brutally fouled, verbally attacked, racially smeared, and blatantly ignored by referees, all while league officials, coaches, and former legends stood silent or, worse, joined in the criticism. From the infamous eye gouge by Dejonai Carrington, to the elbow to the ribs and body slam from Chindi Carter, to the shocking remarks from Cheryl Swoops that belittled her identity and dismissed her talent, Caitlin Clark endured a full-scale war waged against her both physically and reputationally. Despite bringing over 500,000 fans to arenas and drawing more national attention than the WNBA had seen in decades, Clark received no protection, no support, and no defense from league leadership. This final decision to leave for Europe, reportedly to a club offering triple her WNBA salary, first-class treatment, and the respect she never received in America, is more than a personal escape. It is a public indictment of a broken system, a cry heard across every boardroom, locker room, and fan section in women's basketball. The WNBA's crown jewel has left the building, and with her departure goes the ratings, the crowds, the money, and possibly the future of the league itself. This isn't a story about a transfer. It's a story about the fall of a league that chose politics, silence, and favoritism over its most valuable player. And now, with Clark gone, the WNBA is forced to look in the mirror and ask itself if it can ever recover from the day it chased away the very star who saved it. In a jaw-dropping twist that no one saw coming, Caitlin Clark has just delivered the final blow to the WNBA, announcing that she is officially taking her talents to Europe, and the league is spiraling into total chaos. This isn't just another high-profile player switch. This is a seismic shift that exposes the deep cracks and dysfunction rotting the league from within. Clark, who is hailed as the savior of women's basketball, broke every attendance record, led national broadcasts, and created an entirely new fan base overnight. Yet despite her unprecedented success, she was treated not like a superstar, but like a threat. Game after game, she was battered, targeted, disrespected, and left unprotected, while the WNBA hierarchy looked the other way. From brutal fouls ignored by referees, to verbal attacks from legends like Cheryl Swoops, to thinly veiled race-baiting by commentators who resented her very presence, Caitlin Clark endured a campaign of hostility that no other rookie in league history has ever faced. And now she's had enough. Her decision to pack up and leave just 48 hours after the Indiana Fever's playoff collapse wasn't made out of frustration, it was made out of survival. Reports say that Clark was offered millions more, better security, world-class facilities, and actual respect overseas, something she was never given in the US despite carrying an entire league on her shoulders. This is the ultimate wake-up call for the WNBA. The league ignored the bullying, brushed off the physical assaults, and let bitter veterans and jealous insiders turn the narrative into one of race and resentment. And now they've lost her. Gone are the sold-out arenas. Gone is the national spotlight. Gone is the only rookie who made millions care about the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's move to Europe is more than a resignation. It's a statement to every young female athlete watching. If the system won't protect you, build your legacy elsewhere. And for the WNBA, this might be the beginning of the end.